going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So starting off today, we are obviously here at the shop. Just got here late start to the day. I had to run a bunch of errands this morning, so I just picked up some lunch, and you know, I had to pick up a new little vise. So just for the time being, because I don't have a permanent place to mount it, I just picked up one of these little vices that like clamps to the table. So because I got to make a Del Sol roof brace, and I notch most of my tubes by hand for most things, but the roof braces I use the tubing notcher because it's much faster. And yeah, so I needed something to put the tubing notcher into, which is a vise. And you know, yeah, so whatever. Gonna get that done, and then on top of that we have the Volkswagen, the egg one behind you guys. That guy. So after the roof brace is done, so that way I can ship that out tomorrow, I just, you know, I gotta make it today. Then once the roof brace is done, I want to try and get some work knocked out on this Volkswagen. I believe this one is just getting a downpipe, and I think the downpipe is already in the car per se. I just have to modify it to get it to fit to the exhaust that is on the car. Something like that. I don't know. It should be relatively easy, but it's a Volkswagen. I'm not a Volkswagen guy, so we'll see. But I'm gonna eat some lunch really quick. Got a customer coming to pick up that manifold that I did the weld repair on, I believe, in the last video. So yeah. Should be a pretty productive day. Might be a late night because, you know, it's already 1 in the afternoon, and I don't know how long any of this is going to take. So yeah, let's get to work. I also hit the auction again online and got myself a big Husky cabinet. So I don't know if it's already assembled, but it's pretty heavy. So I got one of the 6x4 foot ones or whatever they are. Yeah, 48 inch, whatever, yada 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 yada. But yeah, I got it for like $100. I guess these things go for almost 400 new, so not too shabby. I just gotta find time today to try and set this up somewhere over there, because I've been meaning to get one of these for here so that way I can keep, you know, fluids and brake clean and all that stuff in it. So yeah, piece by piece, this place is coming together. Oh, the glory of online auctions. They're pretty dope. Can't believe I didn't find these things before, so whatever. Yeah, let's get to it. So I finally found at least a gallon of distilled water. I might have to go get another one, because I mentioned before in one of the last videos I've finally got coolant for the machine. So I'm gonna fill it with a gallon. There's no real directions on the mixing ratio. I kind of was just looking at reviews on it. Some people are saying roughly like 10%. So what, 10% of that compared to 100% of this? So I don't know. I don't have anything to measure it, so I'm gonna kind of try and just eyeball it. Obviously, if things start to get a little crusty, add a little bit more, but I don't know. I might have to just go get some more distilled water anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna at least try that really quick. Yeah, it definitely looks like I'm gonna need a second gallon, because that's barely over the line over there, so shoot. All right, whatever. Alright, so roof brace is done. Efren showed up. He's just chilling. He actually, it was funny because a customer just showed up. His first customer at the shop just showed up, and this boy wasn't even here.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I literally just like posted an ad and started pushing ads today this morning. So I knew people were going to come because of that ad, but I didn't expect like today. So like, yeah.
Yeah, boy was new sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. But I'm going to, I don't know, why don't we unbox this thing? This thing's probably pretty much already halfway open too. I mean, the box is a lot more beat up than the picture showed, so let's hope that it's in good condition, but it said it was brand new, so.
We're gonna find out pretty soon.
Yeah. This thing's freaking heavy though.
I'll let you struggle. I'm 40.
I'm trying to. Maybe I should lay it down. I don't know.
Do what you want.
I feel like I should probably lay it down.
Do what you love, bro. Forget about the rest.
Woo! Oh. This thing's like 150 pounds.
Hey, look at that muscle, boy. Woo! I'll let you struggle right there. There you go.
Watch it to the backside. Oh.
Don't jinx yourself.
I thought it was going to be like pre-assembled.
Oh, already there.
Well, how big the box is, you would think it's pre-assembled.
Well, at least it looks pretty clean in here. Even though the outside is beat up. Well, this bad boy hours.
Yeah, it's not freaking put together already.
Yeah, I think you can see.
Yeah, the other two ones were. Not this one though.
That's a bunch of boxes. So we're gonna watch Chris put this together.
All right, well, I already got this thing unboxed. I already got the feet put on. So let's get this thing the rest of the way assembled so I can get it out. Well, not out, but put it in the corner so we can get started on the Volkswagen. There we go. That thing looks pretty freaking sweet, and it was definitely a lot easier to assemble a cabinet like this second time around compared to the one that I did at the house. Yeah, this thing's got plenty of space inside. So yeah, well, I suppose I'll throw this up against one of these walls, probably that one over there. I'm kind of out of space over here. So yeah, I'll tuck that one over there, and we'll probably move this thing onto the lift, or maybe at least get it checked out. I don't know. I was definitely 110% for getting this car done tonight, but now it's after 7 and I am very tired and it's freaking hot in here. Swamp cooler's supposed to be getting fixed this weekend, so that's a good thing, but in the meantime I'm freaking dying. So I don't know, I'm gonna shuffle this cabinet over and we'll kind of eat some food really quick and see how I'm feeling after that. Alright, well, back to another day. So good morning, now is day 2 of this video. So today, about to pull the Volkswagen up onto the lift, kind of get a start on that. It's going on 10 in the morning. I don't know, went to the gym this morning for like an hour and a half or so with Ramon, and then tried shipping out a roof brace until I went to actually put in the shipping info on my shipping website and realized that the guy didn't actually put an address. He put his name down twice and then the city and zip code. So I emailed him, let him know, and now I'm waiting for him to email me back so that way I can ship the roof brace out, but that's not gonna be till tomorrow because the roof brace is at the house because I don't have shipping stuff set up here yet because, you know, that requires like all this fancy government stuff, and I don't know. We'll get there, but in the meantime, I'm gonna just ship it from the house like I normally do, drop it off at post office. But anyways, I'm gonna wake up a little bit. I have not been sleeping for crap lately, so, and then the gym just wore me out, so yeah. We'll wake up a little bit and we'll get this thing on the lift and see what we're looking like, eh? It's supposed to be another toasty one today. My watch says it's supposed to be a high of 107. So we shall see. Oh, perfect. I'm telling you, dude, like, I used to be all about Dunkin', and don't get me wrong, they still got the better food of the coffee places, but they're just, I don't know, they're coffee, now that I've had more like adult coffee, I know some of you guys are like hardcore hairy chest dudes that just drink it black, but Starbucks I just think has a much better flavor. But I've been really hooked on these vanilla sweet cream cold brews for a couple months now. Like, they're simple, they're not full of sugar and junk, and they're good. Alright, so I got this thing up here on the lift now, trying to get a good look at it. The main killer is this is the subframe right here, this big old nasty greasy piece, and it is right in the way of getting easy access. So you can see the turbo, if I can focus in, try and get up there. There's the turbo. I'm missing one of the studs, but I do have one he gave me to put in. So you can see it's dark, it's hard to get to, so yeah, this isn't gonna be the most fun because the majority of my access point is gonna be ideally like from here and right here. So yeah, I don't really know any good way to do this because like I said, I am not a Volkswagen guy, so I'm just gonna kind of pick at this until something goes right. But yeah, here's the nice replacement part. This does look like a pretty solid kit, so it's all slip joint, whereas this one from the downpipe to the basically where that bend is way back there, that's all one section, which is silly to me. Yeah, this looks nice at least. Alright, got this old one off, so thankfully came off a lot easier than I anticipated. They only had the 2 bolts on it. I'm more concerned about how this is all going to fit. Like I said, I don't know the brand of it. I don't see a brand marking on it, so I don't know. We'll see. Thankfully, it's multi-piece. Should be a little bit easier to install. Yeah, just took the heat shielding off and all that. Gave me a little bit more access, but that's what we're looking like up there. So, he also mentioned something about a turbo support bracket needing potentially modified, but I don't know about you guys, but I definitely do not see any sort of bracketry for this turbo. It's a teeny tiny little guy on a cast manifold, so I can't imagine it needs much more support than that, because I see nothing up there. Alright, so I think the hardest part should be done. Got the downpipe on. They are missing a bolt, and there was no hardware with the kit. I mean, there was some nuts, but there's no studs. So we're just missing the very top left one, which, yeah, I don't know. But it looks like it's sealing up good enough. Yeah, let's get the rest of this put on really quick. finally done. There was a surprise O2 sensor. The stock downpipe where the cat is right here did not have an O2 sensor, but there was an O2 sensor in the box, and there was a bung up top. So, and there was a plug in the bay. So that's good. Let's fire it up, see if it sounds any different. This would be catless, so I'm sure it'll have a good, you know, normal Volkswagen like turbo grumble, burble, whatever you want to call it to it. So yeah, I'll fire it up for you guys really quick. Oh, that's almost a little bit depressing. I was kind of hoping for some burble, but that's pretty darn quiet. I mean, maybe that was just a cat. Maybe the resonator looking thing was a cat. So, I don't know. Well, I mean, at least that's done at least. I can pull it out and call it good. With the Volkswagen done, I decided to just go home and call it a day. So now I'm actually on my way back to the shop. It is, again, now the third day, 4 in the afternoon. The reason I'm starting so late today is because my music is loud and because I'm waiting on a car to get dropped off this evening. So next up, before we leave for the night, I'm hopefully fixing this exhaust, redoing this muffler section on this MR2 that's getting dropped off. I already repaired the header before, and then I'm waiting on another car to get dropped off for a clutch job. That's going to be tomorrow. And then I gotta tinker, and I'm selling some struts from the Miata finally. Hopefully if the guy doesn't flake. I'm trying to make some extra cash. I mean, I've had my Miata parts for sale forever, and that stuff, like, you pretty much can't even give it away. But then somebody posts and they're looking for something specific. You're like, oh, I happen to have that item. Here, give me freaking $5 and a corn dog from Circle K and you can have it. And then they're like, oh, bet bro, I'm on my way. And then they don't show up. So, whatever. Anyway, just left Harbor Freight. Had to grab some little eye hooks. I don't know what they're called. The little hooky things that go on pegboard. Because the cabinet I set up yesterday has some pegboard stuff on it. So I just want to, they were like $3. I just got a pack of them, and I got a pack of shop towels. Because you never know. You can never have too many towels. But yeah, anyways, off, onward and wayward to the shop. Got the throttle body disassembled basically as far as I can really get it. I don't really know how to take this last little bit of spring off right there, so it should give me enough room to work with. Basically all I'm going to be doing is trying to build up the weld on the threads, build it up, try and flush it out or whatever, and yeah, and then we'll go through, obviously try and clean up with the file, square it up a little bit, and then drill a new hole for it. But yeah, should be pretty simple. I mean, not too many moving parts on this thing. I just hope that I can repair it. If not, like I said, I got the spare one right here that I'm going to sell him anyway. He just wanted me to try and repair his other one just so he has a spare. So I think I got it pretty darn good. The only real issue is right now I don't have my tap and die set here, so I gotta take this thing home with me tonight, and then I'm gonna just mark the hole really quick for the drill, and yeah, but otherwise, I mean, far from perfect, I think, because of the lack of space and just how dirty of a cast this was. It really welded rough, but I think it should work, honestly. All right, so the MR2 is here. It's up on the lift now. I'm working on checking this thing out. So basically all I'm doing, ideally he just wanted the muffler swapped and a flex pipe added and an O2 bung added. I only quoted him like $100 because I thought it was gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna be a little bit more than that now because basically rebuilding this whole bottom section. Then he was also worried about a exhaust flange leak, but that flange right here to the bottom portion of the header completely dicked. So basically this is the muffler that he wants to put on this DC Sports one. He's just kind of like changed the sound, like experiment, whatever. I get it, I did it too. So yeah, the other one that we just cut off is over there. So I'm just kind of plucking away at this, trying to get this done. I just don't know. I don't like doing jobs like this. I mean, I do and I don't. Like, I like helping people, but I also don't like putting my name on like just quick touch-up jobs like this because the quality isn't good. This is just kind of like one of those booger it together and send it out the door. Like, I'm fine with that type jobs, and like obviously that's totally cool. I'm making money either way. I just like advertising and jobs like this where it's just really quick in and out. Just like, I don't care what you got to do, just get it done type jobs. I don't like putting my logo on that. So That's the only battle I'm having at the moment. But yeah, I just finished cleaning up the header portion right here. So got that all cleaned up. Basically what I'm gonna do is stick the flex pipe directly onto that right there, and then gotta find a way to, I don't know, probably angle it a little bit, and then I gotta find a way to stick this muffler up here because it's not very space friendly. I mean, as you can see, we literally have from here to here. I mean, the other muffler was sticking out quite a bit, but this muffler that we're putting on is even longer, so it's really not gonna look the coolest, at least in my opinion, but whatever, it's what the dude wants, so it's what we're gonna do. Alright, got this thing all situated. So the only thing I'm not liking is where this O2 sensor is kind of sitting because of the angle, but there's literally nowhere else to place this thing. So hopefully this works, and if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to, I don't know, maybe add it back here, but there is just absolutely no good place. So I got the second one that he wanted up here. But yeah, so I'm gonna drop this thing off the lift really quick, get my light up out of here. And yeah, we'll hear how this thing sounds. Yeah, like I said, the muffler's a bit of a fatty sticking out here, but that's what he wanted. It's kind of what we had to work with. The O2 sensor is pretty low, but it should clearance everything just fine. So let's fire this thing up and see how she sounds. It's probably gonna be pretty loud though, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna have an exhaust leak because the way that flange mates up there is pretty trash, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. Well, there you guys have it. I am gonna wrap this video up here. I am overheated, I am exhausted, and I'm feeling a little dehydrated if I'm being honest. Yeah, we got some work done in this video. We got the thingy repaired, we got this thing knocked out. So this Subaru is not my customer car, it's Efren's customer car. But this car here tomorrow will be for the next video. So this thing is a supercharged 9th gen, so it's pretty sweet. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I ask that you would let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys, and if you want to help support the channel, honestly the best way to do that, like, comment, subscribe, and then of course if you want to help support pushing the channel more financially, you can always hit the big cartel. That's where I sell my SD Fab merch or stuff, my channel merch and such. You can figure it out. And I got the Patreon. It's all in the video descriptions. I have also a PO box you can send stuff to if you ever feel so obligated to. Anyways, guys. Yeah, do what you love, forget about the rest, keep pushing towards your dreams, because like I said, slowly but surely they're becoming a reality for me, so I know they can for you too. Anyways guys, we'll see you in the next one. It's hot as balls out here. Peace out.